Killing operators will put a contract
Oh,
on your
on
head.
it.
Engage at your discretion.
Not again.
It's like, bro, come on. Got a nice head glitch here if they do decide to push. I'm a little bit scared because this guy's a shoddy.
An operator in your area needs medical.
Why are you using the one shot?
I'm not.
Oh, he
Hey, Onyx,
does.
welcome back to DMZ, man.
Hey, thanks, guys.
It's for the cheaters.
You excited for the new DMZ 2?
Yeah, are you guys?
Oh my
Hope it's
god.
not gonna be a big letdown, man. You know, hope it's gonna live up to the expectation of it.
I definitely think it's an improvement for sure. 100%.
God, I hope so. Didn't you play the beta on it?
What's that?
Didn't you play the beta on the new one?
I played the multiplayer, so I know how the game feels.
So what about the movement? How's the movement feel?
It's very similar to this game, but faster and smoother. I think it's more similar to MW2 than 2019.
Nice.
Thank God.
Look, man.
They have no shotguns, right?
Solo. I'm not watching your stream at the moment.
No, I refuse to do that.
Operators in your area are requesting
Do that.
teammates.
No, good shots. Good shots, dude.
Play out, Onyx, play out.
Yeah, I'm not.
You just I'll request to join.
Be advised, nearby operators.
Alright.
There we go, or that. Good stuff, dude. Dang it, the anti-armor rounds, dude.
Bait. Sorry.
Did you have anti-armor rounds there? Almost no.
I did.
You did, okay. Dang it, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, good, oh, good.
Did you kill another team over there on low rise?
Yeah, I ended up, so they were sniping at both of us, so I was like, you know, let me fight low rise first.
Yeah. Because I got an assist on one of them, so that's what I was thinking.
An assist? Did he snipe one of them, like, right when I started, or when I started
I
fighting?
guess I picked a good day to play hooky.
Dang it, dude.
Squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
Freaking anti-armor rounds. Did we spend, like, the whole raid almost fighting these guys?
Just
contract there.
I threw my knife and missed it.
I'm gonna grab the Hummer and then grab the Hunt. I'm gonna find another team.
Alright.
Do it.
Have anything decent over there on low rise?
You know what? Now that you mention it, I think it might have despawned by now, but one of them did have a 3-plate. Just a standard one. Otherwise, I think I saw a 2-plate med. And then some guns, obviously. You guys want guns? Needing bags too, maybe?
Cool.
Hell yeah. Need smokes off of one of them.
Dang, man, that's so unfortunate. I had them, but...
That intel shows operators took enemy
Like, I would have won
fire.
that 50-50 if you didn't have the anti-armor rounds. Whoa!
Marked on your attack map.
He's literally... Yeah, he was pushing you guys, basically.
Yeah.
Ultra One,
Oh, shoot. Are there more up there?
He's broke. He's broke.
Good.
He's broke.
down. You are taking effective
They're pretty good.
Oh, shoot.
You are taking effective fire.
How good's
I have
pretty
one.
good?
It's not all of them.
I had 2 down.
Just
Yeah, the other guy hit a nasty knife on me.
Well, I hope they don't have anti-armor rounds.
Stuck one with a thermite.
Yeah, Ace is pretty good.
One.
All Ultra be
Full.
advised, killing operators will mark you as a bounty
I'm gonna move in if they're gonna smoke themselves. He might be able to snipe me. Oh,
Hostile
Caution.
advanced UAV is active.
holy smokes, for a knife. I have stuns, eh?
Be
advised, UAV is exiting the AO.
Ah! You flashed me!
No, friggin' throwing knife, dude.
Good try on it.
Good shit on it.
Nice.
GG's boys,
Hey,
GG's.
GG's, man.
Did you get the
GG,
res?
bro.
He got the res.
Oh, it's a bot.
Dang, dude. Oh, it's quick. Shoot. Oh. GG's. Unfortunate, you got the knife throw on me. We go again, we go again. UAV pop it? I did, I had it. I had it popped. Maybe I should have smoked up a bit more. That was tough. We go again. Let me post some music too. Some musica. There we go. The classic. Time to get the vest. I died doing it. Should have stayed with them. What up, Busy? These Mine Productions. How you doing, Jack? What up? You gonna stream the Black Ops 1 and 2 port? I think so. Yeah. I'll probably make some videos on it too. At least that's the plan. Did you guys... Did they announce what day the ports are dropping? I know they said July, but do we know what day in July? Let's see, it says official schedule to launch sometime in July, so we don't know yet. It's still a mystery. Well, I mean, we're early July. Then like 25 days, we'll get the games. Are you DMZing on DMZ? I might be. I might be. I might be. All I know is that they said they would be updating them before release. Oh, like on the other platforms you're saying?
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Welcome to Al Mazrah.
Will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces and watch for other operators in the AO.
To the buy. Hello, Nebraska. How are you?
Appears low in this area.
Hi, backpack. Stop the bots, please. Please and thank you. So do we go back to the city? Do we do round 2 of the city? Round 2. Oh, did this just get out? Did I see that right? Was that moving or is that a spawn? Oh no, someone must have gotten out. That's definitely not a spawn. Didn't go there. Huh. I don't know where they would have gone because the stronghold's not active. I mean, it could be just looting the tents, I guess. Could be that. No, the spots aren't aggroed. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. Go on train. Oh, we got a car here. Pop one tire. Pop the other. Pop. Did not pop. You get on the train. Oh, wow. Well, that sucks. Totally didn't see that. Good shots. Dang, dude. I did not see that bouncing Betty. That's such a good play. That is such a good play. Oh my goodness. How did I not see that, dude? There we go again. We go again. Insane. Let's try the Chimera. No, we'll just stick with the Best P. Also, the car blew up way faster than I thought. Usually we have some time before you have to get out. So I was trying to make it so that I had to cover it. Just insta-down me. Dang, dude, I didn't see that bouncing Betty. I mean, I was more looking to see where he was on the train. Or if he was on the train. Her problems already. Yep. That's me. Good afternoon. How do you pronounce that? Plebraz? Plebraz? One bad daddy. How you doing? Happy Monday. Fighter, good morning. Welcome on in. Bianca, what up? Bianca. Is Onyx still in Italy? Nope. I'm in the US. US of A, baby. Also, thank you for the likes again. We're approaching 150 on the day. 150 on the day. If you wanted a true DMZ, would you go in with no weapons? Demilitarized zone. No, I would not. Always bring a weapon. Always. England versus Mexico game was a good one, eh? Yeah. I would say second best game, maybe best game of the tournament. I think the only one that might have been better was the Cabo Verde game. England won, you underestimated them. I did a little bit. I did underestimate them a bit. But it wasn't easy. It was close. England spanked them? I don't think I would say that. I don't... Oh.
Bottom.
Yep.
Every money. This guy's cheating?
That's one. Onyx.
Yeah, this That's just way jacket. Jesus, dude.
Alright, where's it telling me that?
Your teammate's cheating, by the way. Just in case you don't know. Dooku guy. I had a feeling like I was cheating. Okay, we go again. We go again. What about the Norway game? You guys all thought maybe it was crazy. People said that Norway was getting grouped out in the round of 32. But they're in the quarterfinals, dude. Shoot. Who did you pick to win it all? I picked Norway. Like months before the tournament started. Everyone said it was crazy, but you know, it could still be crazy. They play England next. You need guns? Trust me, I know. I know. We'll see if they can beat England. I reckon they will, but I also thought Mexico was going to beat England. PlayStation lobbies only. If the cheating gets really bad today, I'll switch to PlayStation. I should be able to. And Sax says, no way, I picked Norway from the start too. None of my friends agree with me though. Yeah, I was the same way except for one friend who at first he didn't agree with me, but then like before the tournament, he kind of watched him play more. He's like, oh shoot. I don't think he ever thought that they would win it, but he thinks that they're gonna make it to the semis. That's gonna be a tough match, England versus Norway, definitely. I think England's gonna be a tougher opponent for Norway than Brazil was for sure. Holland is a beast. Dude, that second goal he scored. Holy cow! It looked like he was just walking and then decided to shoot, and then goal.
Welcome to Al Mazrah. Exploring, looting, and securing intel will open access to missions and targets. Expect resistance from local forces.
Alright, what kind of sniper is this? Oh my god, canted laser chimera. For 20 rounds? High velocity. I need get a new gun. 20 rounds is not it. Oh shoot. Bro, I'm not gonna be able to take out any squads. I have to run into a solo first. That's the only way. Should I try getting aggressive actually? Do I push the spawn? Do I be that guy?
Ultra One, enemy threat appears low in your area.
Oh shoot. Hit the gun. Oh my god.
Ultra One, be advised, targeting operators
I'm gonna shoot.
will put a bounty on your head.
There we go. Oh, it was that guy. I'm sorry. Another one? Wait, who's he shooting at? I need a better gun though. Oh, I see him. I see you. Oh, I missed. Jesus. Come on. No, dude, I suck. What the heck? Is he gonna sit up there? No way. What the hell? Okay, what? There we go. Was he behind something I can't see? Yeah, that's what it is, dude. There's something not rendering in. Okay. I'm dead again is his name. Bro, I thought I was tweaking. I was like, what the heck? How are these not hitting? I was grave. Oh my. That's a bot. I was gravely mistaken. Okay, attack 56. Do I take this? No. Not that one. Shoot, bro, pick him up. Oh my god. Grenade by car.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh god, he kind of sounds like a gecko in a way, but...
No, there's two.
Try to pick him up, guys. So I do it. Or just go solo. Get one backed out. Ah, just let him be. They didn't have anything anyways. Oh shoot, that's a car. That is a player car.
There's a team at the gas station.
Knocked one. These guys are actually geared.
Ultra One, activity is increasing near your location. Stay alert.
Okay, climbing that is not worth. I just love these
Team at the
skirt.
gas station, bro.
Should I buy plates or do I just go in?
There's still one there. You guys picking up?
I don't know if you saw me.
Pick me up. They just wiped us out. Other team's over by the tower.
Just one?
Oh shit.
Crap.
All Ultra be advised.
Okay, that's full.
human operators will mark
That's
you
another
as a
team.
bounty target.
Damn, another team. One in the building. One guy in the Jeep.
Where's this guy dead at? He's
Guy in the
resting?
building down.
Or are there more smokes do I? Can I sneak in here? Oh my god. Oh my god, he got the res off. That's crazy. I missed. Yeah, that sucks. Dang, dude. I didn't realize he got the res off. He did it. He did it. We go again. We go again. That's so unfortunate. I didn't realize he had done. I need another smoke too. That other guy further away was kind of ruining the fight, but it is what it is. Cav, thank you for the jewels. Thank you very much. It's tough fighting without the smokes when you're going up against teams. Dude, that other guy too. I almost downed him in the tent. It was so close. I was so freaking close. That was a warm-up? Yeah, that was just a warm-up. Just a warm-up game. Now we have our insured weapons back. We go again. We go again. When's the next manhunt? I don't know. I don't have anything planned right now. I'm more so... I mean, we got guys regained. I just need more contraband at the moment. But at the same time, I'm not prioritizing getting the contraband. I still want to play the game normally, have fun, and then if I get a bunch of guns, then we'll go ahead and do manhunt. So I gotta stop using contraband, basically. Should have pushed the gas station guy first. I don't think there's anyone at gas station anymore. That gas station team left. Or they didn't leave. They moved into the tents. Just tuning in. Thoughts on England win? I didn't expect it. It was a crazy game. It was a crazy game. I thought Mexico were going to beat them. And they almost did. I mean, it was, I mean, the red card in the 50th minute, then Mexico get the PK. I thought they were going to do it. At least tie it and then take it to extra time. And then they got 11 minutes of extra of stoppage time as well on top of that. So I thought they had it, but they couldn't do it. Their crosses were so bad in the end. Like, Mexico was playing very well up until like the last 15 minutes or so. Then they kept crossing it, but their crosses were horrible. Mexico never almost won? What are you talking about, dude? Did you see the England players after the game? Wasn't even tied up once. Well, no, think about it this way. If Mexico had tied it at the end there, it would have gone to extra time. They would have been up a man. England they had subbed on a bunch of defenders. I think Mexico would have scored again probably in extra time. So Mexico were very close to winning the whole thing. If they had tied England, I'm very confident that they would have won the whole game. England was exhausted. Yeah, you could tell. Like Bellingham after the game ended. Brazil lost to Norway. I got that one right. I said Norway was going to beat Brazil. I got that one right. Let me check the locker actually. If I get lucky with the 3 plate. If I can hop up here, geez, game. Big game though. Next game is Norway, England. And then today too we have a lot of good games. Or 2 good games by a lot. Sniper with the super. Thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, double snipers, eh? I probably should not peek this, but I can. We go to the ammo building instead. Oops. Stop it, Bob. Stop it. We can peek from here, maybe. One. That's my time to move in, I guess. Meow.
Ultra One, enemy threat is moderate in the AO.
Put these in. Huh. Were these guys... Almost seems like these guys weren't from 4-stack. Oh shoot, car come over. Oh? Just a random car. How are we gonna do this? Why are they throwing stuff at me? Hope they're not doing the thing, man. Did they turn it on all of a sudden? Not that guy. Car's back.
Hostile advanced UAV deployed.
That's tough. Dude.
Ultra One, kill confirmed. Too many of those will put a contract on your head.
Alright, extra smoke from that? Nice. Are these guys all on the same team, or? Must have been.
Ultra One, you've got
Okay.
hostile reinforcements incoming.
They moving in? What's going on here?
Advised, an operator in
creating.
your area needs medical.
No one's peeking. Wait, did they take the Hummer and leave? Oh, the Hummer's just gone.
There's two people here fighting, two solos, I think.
Oh, it's Jamal. Jamal, are you stream sniping again? What are we doing?
Indeed, I am.
Bye, Jamal. Yeah, so the team left. Dang. I totally expected a
I
fight.
can't stop until I get you, bro.
You can't stop what? Yeah, we'll just go grab this car. Or this motorcycle. Also, thank you for 200 likes. Thank you, everyone, very much. Oh, what was that? Heavy chopper there. Oh, that's the heavy chopper. Hold up. That's not just any heavy chopper. That is the heavy chop. Oh, and they have explosives. Well. GG's to me, maybe.
Oh, who goes there?
Oh, shoot.
Dude, I almost blew that motorcycle. It was fucking beautiful, dude. Watch this! I got wall hacks. Watch this!
It isn't.
Didn't work.
They're trying to be funny.
Yeah, juice her up. We'll be alright over here. I got a blower in a dream.
Oh my god.
Yeah, one guy who was on a dirt bike. I almost hit it, but still warming up on the old.
Okay, I can't do that.
The fuck was that about, pal? Guy's freaking me out.
We get Red Tower. That's probably my best bet here. There's another chop I just saw landing. It's gonna be tough to take vehicles with these guys here. But he's got a Strela, so that can one-shot me, no problem. No problem. Is that a player chop? No.
Ultra One, activity has increased in the
Wonder,
area.
do you think
Keep your
that
eyes
team
open.
on the heavy chop is the team that was on the Hummer? On the 4-stack? I wonder. Dude, Jamal says, I think you should get me up. Bro, but you stream sniped. Okay, there's still just one. Is he gonna hop off? I missed! Okay, well. I took the shot, and I missed it. Where'd the heavy chop go?
Visual on the exfil bird.
You gonna pick them up? Oof, that was risky. Oh, what the frick? I didn't know you could shoot through that. What? I've never been shot through that wall before. What was that? Redeploy chop. I mean, we could just make our way to this. That might be more fun.
Car marked.
We just gotta be somewhat quick to no vehicles nearby. It was behind me? Oh, I got shot from behind? Are you sure it didn't change to behind after I turned around? Oh, there's a Hummer here now? That wasn't there a second ago, was it? Was it?
Ultra One, intel spotted a weapons case in your area. Location is marked on your TAC map. Be
Trying to be
advised, a
sneaky.
heavily armored
So I'm
target
walking
appears
right
to be
now.
guarding it.
God.
Ultra One, killing operators will put a contract on your head. Engage at your discretion.
Did you see me? God, these bots, dude. He might go for the res on the other guy.
Yo, that's a lie.
I know they're dead. Bye-bye. So that was maybe the Hummer team that we had seen before. Possibly.
Ultra One, an operator is requesting medical near your
Alright, armor
location.
rounds. Take that. Take the battle rage. Stop the bots, please. Not right now, my man.
Hostile reinforcements incoming.
Not at the moment. He's nice though. But I kind of want to go solo at the moment. Yeah, the heavy chopper's gonna start coming over. I still want to go to the Hydro if I can. Grab this too. If it lets me game. I have no idea what this dude's saying. I heard him say cheese like 4 times there. Okay, heavy chop is on the move. We go to Hydro though. Hopefully they're still there. Remember he said he has wall hacks? I think he was joking.
Ultra One,
Or at
enemy
least I'm
threat
pretty
is
sure
moderate
he
near
was
your location.
joking, but you never know. You never know. Okay, redeploy there. Did they cross the river then? They did the stronghold and cross the river? I'll pop the UAV once we get to Hydro. We'll do that. He said he ain't the streamer, he a cheater. Oh, is he accusing me of cheating? Oh my god, right there!
Copy. UAV is on station. Recon online.
Oh, what? No, that's crazy, dude.
Be advised,
That's
targeting
crazy.
operators will put a bounty on your head.
The fact that I thought I shot. I should have gone a hit marker, dude. Okay, whatever. There's another guy at the stronghold and one guy in the river.
Ultra One,
We'll grab his 3-point actually.
Yeah, no, wait. Time out. Is this actual Onyx?
Maybe.
No,
I should have spoken. I should have said that.
Now, I know how well Onyx hearing is, so there's a possibility. Alright, hang on.
I also had a UAV.
1 second. It is! Oh my god, brother! Brother, oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Sorry, I'm fangirling.
All good, all good.
Oh my god! Well, alright. So, oh god, yeah, dude, you're screwed. You're not beating this guy. Run for your life. Onyx is, I won't say a goat because, you know, God, so you're a sheep, you're the sheep, because goats are bad, sheep are good.
Guess they're bad? What?
It's an honor to be killed by you.
Like, oh, I would say likewise, but I'm still alive.
No, yeah, obviously, you know.
Did your other team just, did he just run?
My other teammate, he's gone. That's not my teammate
he's
in the
gone.
heavy.
No, I know he's not. Alright, let's get you up then.
Yay! Woo! I get to play with one of my favorite YouTubers. Woo!
One guy just parachuted.
Alright, hang on. Hurt.
Ultra One, you've got hostile reinforcements incoming.
Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh my god. I hear him. I hear
He's
him.
right above us. Does he have a way to drop down on us?
You guys are having an unauthorized party in this house. Please popping up everywhere. You fucking rumors.
Oh my.
Double parked, pal. It's all in the news.
That hurt.
Kind of pinned in here, aren't we? I need to get height on them somehow.
What's the status report, young Rocketeer? How many you got in there? Oh shit, helicopter coming in.
Oh, shoot.
At least 3.
Broke the pilot. He jumped immediately.
Okay, they might be distracted right now.
Tossing smoke grenade.
Hey, you guys want to take your box and chill out?
Dude, his mic in the background.
Hang on.
That's a bot.
Ultra One, we're seeing increased activity in the area. Stay sharp.
Where these guys go? There's still a pilot in there? Huh.
I'm drawing their attention.
Are they chasing you?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Ultra One, a squad mate is down. You are taking effective fire.
They're getting shot at by all the bots. Let's get up here. Wiggle. There's one. Did you see me? We got full.
He's such a monster.
That's a Strilla guy.
Turn my
Holy
pops
smokes,
off
dude,
too,
this
by the way.
mic. Oh, this is risky. No, he was up there. Was there another ladder? There was another ladder. I didn't know that,
How the fuck
dude.
did I get that?
GG's, man.
That was awesome.
Nice meeting you.
Concentrate fire on the target. Enemy battleship sunk. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy submarine spotted. Attention. Reporting the target position. Enemy heavily damaged. Enemy battleship detected. Enemy battleship foundered. I need intelligence data. Problem solved, sir. The ship is on fire. Battleship sunk. All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target. Requesting support. I owe you one. Enemy destroyer blown up. Engine boost deactivated.
Hi, my name is Latoya Davidson, and I'm the founder of CompliHow. I am a policy and regulatory advisor, and it's a really cool job of helping companies understand what legal requirements apply to their business. So sometimes companies end up drowning in all this legal noise. They get updates from different law firms that they work with, or just different subscriptions that they have. And they don't have time to sift through those emails with their other tons of emails, or really to take a step back and see, what do I need to focus on when it comes to the law? What actually matters? And so they hire me to help them sift through that. And then we partner to see what needs to be done. Are they already complying with that law, or do they need to do anything? And then I help them bridge that gap. The organization that I partnered with so that we can get a great tool like Osano onboarded, that is a big tech company. They're a global firm, and they're in the travel industry. And so as you can imagine, with all of these global regulations in the privacy space, it's really difficult to make sure that any company is able to follow all of those laws. And specifically, they were looking for a better consent management tool. So my client was indeed using another vendor. What led them to switch is a few things. One of them was usability. The client did not know how to use the tool at all. The only group within the company that knew how to use the tool was the product team. And so as you can imagine, that's a conflict of interest, because the legal team is doing the approvals and denials of any data tracking technologies, cookies, scripts, pixels, but the people receiving the approval or the denial just don't know or understand, or there's something lost in translation. Those were the people in charge of the consent management platform. When they reached out to me, they reached out because that particular client, their legal team, they had a tool that they were paying out of their cost center. So their department was paying for this consent management tool, but no one on that team knew how to use it. They couldn't actually prove whether or not after they gave that denial or approval, if the product team had listened to them. And so they had this CMP where they couldn't verify, and they couldn't because they didn't know how to use it. And so they brought me on to say, hey, we need you to help us either understand how to use the tool.
Oh, dude. I didn't know there was a friggin' the ladder on that side. So when I heard the ladder, I thought it was coming from the other one, but... Oh, well. It is what it is. I am running out of guns big time. Holy moly. Guacamole. We go again, though. Holy, that mic. That was insane. There's UV on the ground of that roof. There was? Ah, dang it. I didn't see it. Good morning, Shakal. How was Brazil versus Norway? That was a fun one. Both of the games yesterday were so much fun. They were really good fun. No worries, Joshua. No worries, dude. Don't even sweat. I didn't realize the guy was up there. Like on the ladder. Well, one, I didn't realize there was another ladder. So I should have done a better job clearing that. Because as soon as I heard ladder, I looked down at the ladder I was at. I thought they had to go up through there. Hydra is not a place I fight too much, so I don't know the layout too well, the ladders and everything. Do you think the new DMZ will be close to this? Yeah, I think the new DMZ, the foundation is DMZ 1, DMZ Beta, whatever you want to call it. There's just more depth to it now. You think it was 3 teams total because when you drove in, we were chasing other... Oh, really? Yeah, it might have been. It might have been. You're about to ladder move on with your life? But my life is gone. I died. How can I move on from a life I lost? What's this music from? It's Black Ops 1. The Black Ops 1 theme. It's so... I'm so excited for Black Ops, dude. Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 port. On the PS5. I might try controller again. I might do it. I might just do it. Because there's not going to be crossplay with this one, right? Which means the aim assist might be nerfed. You joining Westy? I haven't spoken to him about joining.
Explore, secure intel, and
giving
loot
up.
to gain access to new missions. Enemy
Play that
threat
metal
is high, so
song from
expect
Kino. I
contact.
can't. Any of the metal songs I think are copyrighted, unfortunately. I can only play like the actual Call of Duty music. Boop, 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 boop. It's been a year since you saw the last Onyx live. Oh
Enemy
shoot!
threat is moderate in the AO.
I don't play with him, So the new DMZ will not have crossplay. No. That will. I'm saying Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2 ports won't have crossplay.
So you want to build your own website. You open up your laptop, go to Google, and type in how to make a website. And suddenly you're buried in terms like HTML, CSS, hosting, domains, SSL, and so on. And it all feels way more complicated than it needs to be. So let's cut through the noise, because here's the total truth. Anyone can build a real professional website, even complete beginners. And in this video, that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna be building a clean, professional brand website just like this. And we're not skipping any steps. We're covering design, pages, domain names, all of it. And most importantly, it's gonna be straightforward. It's gonna be clear and not painful at all. So let's do this. So here's the website that we're gonna be building. I'm building a website for my YouTube channel, the one that you're watching right now, Create a Pro website. It's intentionally very simple. It's a logo, a navigation menu, and a clean homepage that explains what the channel is about. This exact layout works for small businesses, personal brands, freelancers, and portfolios. Okay, so before we touch anything else, our first job is to choose the right tool. Almost every website on the internet is built with some kind of tool, and there are hundreds of them. But for simplicity, we're gonna break them into 3 main groups. You've got frameworks, CMS, which is content management systems, and website builders. Most websites fall into one of these 3. Most people don't know how to code, so you can completely ignore frameworks. They're just environments that allow you to code your own site, which we're not gonna be doing today. And then CMS and website builders are on the other end. And I rank them together, but not equal. Here's why. A website builder like Wix or Squarespace is a visual-based builder. It's easy to use and it requires 0 coding. And a CMS like WordPress is very similar to a website builder, but it allows you to use any visual builder that you want. And my favorite is Elementor because it's free, super easy to use drag and drop style builder, and it's highly customizable. And you don't need to do any coding with WordPress either, but it allows you to code if you want to, which is really helpful later if you do want to embed web apps or tools on your website. So if we put this on a scale, frameworks is the hardest. Again, it requires coding. And then CMS and website builders are the easiest. So with that said, here is the most important lesson that I have learned from building hundreds of websites for myself or for clients. Picking the right tool from the beginning will save you tons of time, money, and headache of having to switch your website to something else later on. This is why, in my opinion, WordPress is the best choice all around. If you're building a complex social media site like Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn, you'd be using a framework. But you're most likely wanting to build a small business website, a personal brand, or a content-focused website like this one. WordPress is the best choice for this. Why? Well, it gives you full ownership over your site, unlimited customization, better SEO control, and the ability to increase the functionality of your site without having to switch the whole thing to a new platform later, which is a huge pain in the butt. And when you pair a CMS like WordPress with a visual builder like Elementor, you get the ease of a website builder, but the power of a CMS. That's the sweet spot, and it's why I choose WordPress every time. Website builders like Squarespace and Wix are easy, but they're also very limiting. You're locked into their platform and their limited features. WordPress is different. It's free and open source, and it has unlimited free tools and plugins. You just have to pay for your web hosting, which you'd have to do on any website builder anyway, and I'll get to that in a minute. WordPress is so popular that it powers over 40% of all websites on the internet. Why? Because you're fully in control. If you want a simple site, WordPress can do that. If you want to add an e-commerce shop, a blog, or custom pages, still WordPress has your back. It's a website builder that you'll never outgrow. So our first step is done. Our tool is chosen, and I think WordPress is the perfect fit. So how do we get it? Well, if you were to simply search WordPress into Google, you'd see that we have WordPress.com, and then we have WordPress.org. And knowing the difference could save you a lot of time, money, and confusion. So with WordPress.org, you've got the real free open source version of WordPress. And this is what people mean when they say my website was built with WordPress. Now we don't actually want to download this from here, and I'll get to that one in a minute. And next you've got WordPress.com, which looks very similar, but it's not the same. It's very limited unless you pay for one of their expensive plans, and their lower tier plans don't let you install themes and plugins freely, which is kind of the whole point of using WordPress. So I don't recommend this. This is why I recommend WordPress.org. It's 100% free and gives you full control. And again, the only thing that you have to pay for is your hosting, which is only about $3 to $4 a month. So you might be wondering, what is hosting? Hosting simply means renting space on a server where your website files live. And this server is running 24/7 and it's connected to the internet so that anyone can access your website at any time. And you need hosting in order to make your website go live. Otherwise, you'd have to build a server in your house, and that's expensive and time consuming. And again, it has to be running 24/7. So I don't recommend that. Instead, we pay for hosting and we can get set up instantly. So how do we get hosting? Well, on WordPress.org, if you go over to hosting, you can see a list of WordPress's recommended hosting providers. And my favorite is Hostinger. I've tried all of them, and by far, Hostinger is the most affordable, reliable, and beginner-friendly option. So much so that it's the only one that I use on all of my websites. So just click on the very first link in the description, and that will take you here to my landing page with Hostinger. And through that link, you will get the biggest discount possible anywhere on the internet. And your screen may look white, depending on what time of the year you're watching this, but they're running an extra deal right now, so it looks blue. And you'll know you're in the right spot whenever you see my coupon code applied here, as well as my face right down here. So let's get started. Just go ahead and click Start Now. And here we can choose a plan. My recommendation, and what I always go with, is the business plan, because you get up to a lot more websites, you get a lot more storage space, and you also get a free CDN, which really helps speed up your website and help it load faster. And it's only $269 a month, and you get 3 months free. But if you're on a budget, you can also go with the premium plan, and you will still be able to follow along with every step in this tutorial. So I'm going to click Choose Plan. And here you can select your billing period. So the longer that you go with is going to be your biggest discount. But if you do want to go with less, you can just change it right here. And I recommend going no less than 12 months. 1 month just isn't really enough to get your business off the ground. And you're getting your domain name for a minimum of 12 months anyway, so you might as well have your hosting match that. So 12 to 48 months is my recommendation. I'm just going to select 12 for this tutorial. And you can see that we're still at only $4 a month. So you can see that we've got a 12-month plan, we've got a daily backup, which is free, a free domain name, and free domain privacy protection. And you don't want to get your domain using this little search bar right here. We're going to do that a couple steps from now. Just make sure that you have the Create a Pro website coupon code applied, and that'll give you an extra 10% discount on top of the already existing discount. And then just click Continue. And then just go ahead and create an account. I already have one, so I'm going to log in. So from here, just go ahead and fill out your billing address and then click Continue. And then just put in your card information. I've already got my card saved, so I'm going to go ahead and click Submit Payment. Cool, your payment's done, so just go ahead and click Get Started. So it's going to ask us if we want to create or migrate a website. We're going to say Create a Website and click Next. And here we're moving on to our next step, which is to install WordPress. So from here, we're going to say WordPress is the builder that we want to use, and then just click Next. And then just create a login for your WordPress website. So I'm just going to select a new password. And then just go ahead and click Next. And then we're going to select neither of these, and we're going to say Create Blank Site. And now we can move on to our next step, which is to get a domain name. So on your page, you should see a little tag that says you have one free domain available. So we're just going to go ahead and type in our domain. I already own createaprowebsite.com, so I'm going to just type in something similar so we can start from scratch. I did create a wpwebsite.com, and you can see it's available and it's free right here. So I'm just going to click it and then click Next. And from here, just click Finish Registration. Cool. So now it's setting up your new domain name. So just give this a second. And then you can select where your target audience is located. I'm in the US, so I'm going to go ahead and leave it and then just click Next. Cool. So now it's installing WordPress to your new domain name. So just go ahead and give this a second. Awesome. So here we are inside of the WordPress dashboard. And you'll notice up here at the top left that this domain name is not the one that you just bought. But don't worry, this is just a temporary domain while Hostinger propagates your new one. And propagation just means that your new domain name has to be sent out to every server in the entire world. And this process can take anywhere from an hour to 24 hours. So don't worry, your new domain name will automatically populate up here whenever that's finished. For now, we can keep building. So let's move on to our next step, which is how to sign in to your WordPress website anytime that you want to edit it. So we can just select a new tab, and then you just type in your domain, and then just do /wp-admin, just like that. And then here is where you can just sign in to your website anytime that you want to edit it. And you'll just use the same login details that you created earlier. So WordPress is pretty simple. You've got your toolbar over here, which is how you access things like your blog posts, create new pages, change your themes, install plugins, etc. And then anything inside of this window is just how you visually edit. So with that said, let's move on to our next step, which is to install a theme. And the theme that we're going to be installing is called Astra. It's the theme that I use in all my websites because it's highly customizable and it's super clean and modern. So just go on over to Appearance and then click on Themes. And then we're just going to say Add Theme up here. And then just go over to the search bar and type in Astra. And you'll see Astra right here. And don't worry, it's not going to look exactly like that. We can customize it to look any way that we want. So just go ahead and click on Install. And then click Activate. And from here, we're just going to go ahead and click Start Building Now. And this is going to activate Astra's starter templates. Starting with a template is the easiest way to get a website up in no time at all. And don't worry, you can still build from scratch, but we're going to start with a template to make this super easy. So we're going to click Let's Get Started, and then just put in our details, and then just click Continue, and then click Continue again. And from here, we're going to click on Classic Starter Templates. So we're going to say Build with Templates. And now a really, really important step that you do not want to skip is once you get to this page, just go ahead and click on the back button and make sure that you select Elementor, because then it's only going to show us templates that are built using Elementor. And Elementor is the best, easiest drag and drop builder. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. Astra has a lot of awesome free templates to start with. Anything from small business websites to personal portfolio sites, e-commerce stores, and a lot more. So once you're in here, you can see that anything that has a premium tag is going to be paid, and anything that doesn't is going to be free. And I always just choose a free one. So you can search for a template, or you can just hover over one of these categories. I'm going to go with Web Designer. And you can see there are lots of awesome templates in here to start from, and most of them are free. For this tutorial, I'm going to go with this first one right here. And you can see a preview of this website in this window right here. And you can also change the font over here, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to change the font using Elementor instead. And then same with the color palettes. You can choose all different types of color palettes, and that will change things like the buttons and backgrounds. But don't worry, I can show you how to change that all using Elementor instead. But choosing one of these puts us in a really good starting point. So I'm going to select this one right here, because I think it has a really nice look to it. It fits my brand a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and click Continue. And from here, just make sure that it says Elementor right here, and then just click Continue. And then I'll just put in my name, and then just click Submit and build my site. Cool, so now it's automatically setting up a great template for us to start from. And this saves us so much time. And just like that, it's already done. Congratulations, your site is now set up. So we're just going to click View Your Site. And now you can see that we've got an awesome template site already loaded in here, and it's ready for us to start replacing text and fonts and colors, and we can drag and drop in images and rearrange this in any way that we want. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video, then I think you're going to love what we have next for you. If you want more help building professional websites, you should join the Website Success Club. It's our free community and newsletter that gives you resources like how to build a $42,000 a month website in just 15 minutes using AI, our full PDF guide of the psychology behind successful websites, all of our latest tutorials and updates in building successful and profitable websites. You can find the link to sign up in the description. And again, it's totally free. All right, back to the video. So let's move on to our next step, which is to customize your website. And to do this, we're going to be using Elementor. So you can see a little button up here that says Edit with Elementor. Just go ahead and click that. And here we are inside of Elementor. And it's really similar to our WordPress dashboard. Over here is our toolbar, and this is where we can drag in widgets and just drag and drop them. And if you click on something like this text, you can edit it over here in the toolbar as well. Everything from the content to the style, which is going to be like the fonts and the colors, and then more advanced settings. So if you want to edit this text, you can just click right on the screen and you can change it here. Or if you want, if it's easier, you can just go over to content and then you can change it right here. And then if we want to change the font, we can just go on over to Style, and then just click on Typography, and then just go over to Family, and you can change this to any font that you want. I'm going to go with this one. And then you can change the size right here. And if you want to change the color of this text, just click out of here, and then you can see text color right here. You can just click that and change that to any color that you want, which is really cool. But I'm going to go with the standard black. And if this little box over here is in your way, which is just another navigation menu to get to all the different items on your website, you can just click X on this. And if you ever want it back, you can just click on structure right over here. So now let's go ahead and change this image. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. And then you can see choose image right over here. And then you can select any files from your computer. And you can also search images up here. And these are all royalty-free images as well. But I want to put in a photo of myself. So I'm just going to go ahead and drag one in. And this is a PNG of me on a transparent background. So I'm going to go ahead and click on select. And it is gigantic. So let's go ahead and fix that. So just going over to style and then just drag this width slider to set it wherever you want. I'm going to go with something like this. And then let's go ahead and change this text. So I'm just going to click on it and highlight it and delete it and then type some new text. Cool. And it's a little small, so let's go ahead and change the font. So we're going to go up to Style and then Typography. And then I'm just going to change the font to a different one. And then here on Size, you can see this little pencil icon. We're just going to change that to pixels, and then we'll just drag this up to wherever we want it. And then let's also give it some more line height because these words are too close together. So I'm going to go ahead and change the line height here to pixels as well, and then just drag this up. Awesome. So now let's go ahead and edit this button. So I'm just going to click on it, and you can change the text right up here. And then right here underneath the link, you can put in wherever you want this button to go. So you can just delete the hashtag and just paste in your URL. I'm just going to put in a link to my YouTube. Now let's go ahead and change the color of this button. So just click on Style. So now you can see that we've got normal and hover. So for normal, I'm going to change the color right here. And every time I build a site, I create a text document with all of my different colors that fit my color palette. So let me show you how you can create a color palette like these. I just go to coolers.co and then I just click on Start the Generator. And it will automatically generate a color palette for me. And if you don't like it, you can just hit the space bar and keep changing it as many times as you want. And whenever you find a color that you like, you can just lock it. And whenever you hit the space bar again, it will keep that color, but put in new colors that match it. And you can alter a color over here just by clicking on it, and you can change it to anything that you want. So I'm just going to build one really quick. Once you've got some that you like, you can just save all of these color codes and use them on your website. So I'm going to go ahead and paste one in here. And then we can just change the text color to black. And then we can change our hover color. So let's go ahead and click on hover. And then just click color again. And we'll just paste in, say, a darker blue, something like that. And then you can also change this little animation. So what we're going to do is just going over to hover animation. And we can just click on the X. And then we can choose a new one. I like grow because it's really simple and clean. And then lastly, I'll just change this text right up here. And if you ever want to add anything new to your site, you can just go ahead and click on the plus button. And then you can just drag and drop any one of these widgets anywhere on your site. But since we started with a template, we don't even really need to do that. And you can also rearrange sections. So I want to put this section right underneath my hero section. So I'm just going to grab it and then just move it up. And you can see this pink line will indicate where we're going to drop it. Awesome. And you can also change full background colors. So you can just click on this, which is a whole section. You can see that this pink line goes all the way around this section. And we'll just click on style and then just going over to color. And then we can change that color here. And again, you can choose any color that you want. I'm just going to put one in. Awesome. I think that fits the brand really well. So now I'm just going to go ahead and change this text and add in some photos of the websites that you can build using my tutorials. Because in this section, I want to show off those websites. Cool. So now I've got a really nice looking section that shows off some of the websites that you can build using my tutorials. So now I really want a testimonial section down here. We've actually already got one in this template. So I'm just going to go down here and grab it and just drag it up. And another cool thing about Elementor is shape dividers. It really helps one section flow into the next. So let me show you. I'm just going to select this section here that I just finished editing, and then just going over to Style, and then go to Shape Divider. And then we're just going to select Bottom, and then we'll just select the mountains right here. And if we scroll down, you can see that we've got those in here now. And if you scroll down on the toolbar here, you can change the width, and then also the height. And if we close the toolbar here with this little arrow, you can see that that really helps this section just naturally flow into the next. So now I'm just going to edit this testimonial section with some testimonials from people that I've helped make websites for, and I'm going to change the colors. Awesome. So now I've got a beautiful testimonial section that really matches our branding. And don't forget to click on Publish to save your work every now and then. So the next section I want to do is why people should watch my tutorials. And this is going to be my values and promises. So I'll just change this text. And I'll also change the background color. And then I'm just going to put in some of my values here. Cool. So I've got truly beginner friendly, step-by-step, nothing skipped, and real world results. And I want a few more. So what I can do is just take this entire container here by clicking on this little gray box, and then I'll just duplicate it with a right click. And then we can just add in a few more. Cool. So I added that I only recommend what I actually use. I will never teach or preach anything on this channel that I myself don't use or find valuable. I also added no more sponsored videos and a little disclaimer about the huge discount that you get through my affiliate link. So I'm just going to scroll down and we're going to edit this section to show off how my tutorials flow. But this could just be your creative process, your services, anything that you want to do. Cool. So I've just turned this section into the steps that I teach in all of my tutorials, like getting a hosting and domain, installing WordPress, choosing a theme, and customizing your site. So now, lastly, we'll scroll down and we're actually just going to delete this section by clicking on the X. And then same with this one, because we're going to do a whole about page. And same with this one. And we're also going to do a contact page, but for now, we're just going to change this text and put in our emails, just so we have it somewhere else on our site. Cool. Nice and simple and looks clean. Just go ahead and click on Publish, and this will save your work. Cool. So now we can move on to our next step, which is how to create new pages. So we're just going to head on over to WordPress by clicking on the symbol up here and saying Exit to WordPress. And then we can just click on the WordPress symbol again. And it should automatically bring you to your Pages section. And if not, it's located right here in the WordPress dashboard. So to add a new page, you can just simply click Add Page up here. And then you just give this page a title. Let's just say About Me. And then you can say Edit with Elementor. And so first we'd want to get rid of the page title up here so that we can just build it here in Elementor. So to do that, you can just click on the page settings up here and then just come down to Hide Title, and that will get rid of it. And then to build a page, you can just click on the plus button, and then we'll select Flexbox. And then you can select any one of these structures that you want. We could just go with this one, and we'll just increase the minimum height over here to make it bigger. And then it's just as simple as just adding in your widgets. So you just click on the plus button up here, and you could add in a heading, and this could say About Me. And then we can just go back over to the plus button, and we'll just drag in another heading underneath, and we'll just put our name, and we'll just make this a little bit smaller by going to typography and then just selecting the size that you want. And then we can go back to the plus button, and then we can just drag in some text with the text editor, and then just change this text to say something about yourself. And then finally, we could just drag in an image. So we'll go back to Add Element, and then just grab the image and just drag it in over here. And then we'll change this to one of ourselves. And instead of doing a square, we could make this into a circle by just going to the Advanced tab, and then just coming down to Mask, and then we'll turn on the mask, and that will change it to a circle. And then we just want to center all of this content. So we'll just click on the 6 dots for this entire section, and then just align items in the center. And creating a new page really is that simple. But the beauty of starting with a template is that we've actually already got an even better page already made. We just need to replace the content. So let's go do that. So I'm just going to exit to WordPress, and I'm going to leave without saving the changes. So back in our pages section in WordPress, you can see that our template came with all of these pages already, and there's already an about page. So I'm just going to edit that with Elementor. So I'm just going to do everything I just did to replace this content. Cool. So now we've got an about section that says a little bit about how I started with web design and started Creator Pro website with my best friend Alex, as well as my skills here, and then a little bit of photos from my personal life. We don't really need to make it any more complicated than that. So we'll just go ahead and click publish. So now let's move on to creating a contact page. So again, because we started with a template, we've already got a great one ready to go. So let's go grab it. And then just click on the WordPress symbol again. And then we've got our contact page here. So let's go ahead and edit that with Elementor. And here's the contact page that comes with our template, but it needs some work. So the first thing I'm going to do is change the background color. So I'm going to click on the 6 dots, go over to Style, and then background type, I'm going to choose Classic, and then just change that color. And then same with the section below it. Now I'm just going to change this text here. And as you can see, our form has these black boxes, and I don't think that looks very good, and you can't really see the labels. So let's change those colors. So I'm just going to click on this form. I'm going to go over to Style, and we'll just click on Field Styles and change that background to a white. And then same with Label Styles, we'll click on that, and then just change that label to more of like a dark gray. And then lastly, we'll go to Button Styles, and we'll change that color as well to a blue. And then I will come down and edit this section to match as well. Awesome, this is looking a lot better now. So the last thing is that if you want to edit this form, it's as simple as just clicking on it and then going over to Content. And then it says need to make changes, edit the selected form. Just go ahead and click on that. And then you can just edit your contact form right here. So I mainly just want to get rid of your budget. So I'm just going to click on the little trash can symbol, and that will delete the field when I hit OK. And then we can change description to say something like your video idea, because this is a form where people can submit video ideas to my channel. So the last thing that we want to do is make sure that this form is going to the correct email. So to do that, we're just going to click on Settings and then just go over to Notifications. And then you can see Send to Email Address right here. And we've got our Site Administrator email, which I'm going to keep this one because this is the one that I use to sign up for WordPress with. But if you do want to put in a different email, you can just go ahead and delete that and put in your email. And you can also put in multiple emails by separating them with a comma. But I'm happy with this email, so I'm just going to click on Save and then click the X. And as you can see, it now updated our contact form right on our contact page. So let's just go ahead and click on Publish. Awesome. So now that we've got all of our content customized and we've created new pages, we can now move on to editing our header menu. Our header menu is one of the most important tools on our website. So let's go ahead and edit it. So what we're going to do is just click on Customize. And Customize will bring you into our Astra settings. So everything between the header and the footer is going to be built with Elementor, whereas our header and our footer are built with Astra. So first, let's add a logo. So if you hover over here, you'll see that there's a little pencil icon kind of floating in the middle. Just go ahead and click on that. And then you can see our current logo is from our template. So we'll just remove that and then select a new logo. And then I'm just going to upload one. So I'll just drag it in and then just click on Select. And then we're going to click on Skip Cropping. Cool. So now you can see our logo right here. And if it's too big or too small, you can come over to Logo Width and just drag it up or down. I'm going to make it pretty small. So now let's edit our header menu. So to do that, just click on the little pencil icon right here. And then you'll see configure menu from here. Just go ahead and click on that. And then underneath primary menu, we're going to click edit menu. So if you want to add anything to your menu, you can just click add items. And then this allows you to add custom links, pages, posts, tags, anything that you want. Mainly, you're going to be selecting pages. So to add one, you just click on the plus button. But we've already got a contact page, so I'm just going to go ahead and delete one of them. And you can drag and reorder these however you want. And you can even create a submenu by just clicking and dragging and putting this underneath another item. That way it creates this little stair stepper effect. And if I hide the controls, you can see now that about has a little arrow, and then we've got another item underneath it. But I'm going to put it back the way that it was. And I'm actually going to delete a few of these items. Cool. So now we've got a nice, clean, simple menu. So let's go ahead and publish that. And then we can just click on the X. And now for our last and final step, we just want to make sure that our site is edited for mobile and tablet, because 60% of the population searches the internet on their phone. So it's really important that we make sure that this site is mobile responsive. So to do that, just go to your home page and then click on Edit with Elementor. And then right up here at the top, you'll see that we've got a desktop, a tablet, and a mobile. So just go ahead and click on one, like the mobile. And now this isn't looking super great so far. The rest of the website looks okay, but the section at the top definitely needs some editing. So let's go ahead and fix it. Just click on your title, and then we're going to go over to Style, and then click on Typography. And then you can see anything that has this little mobile portrait symbol, you can edit that, and it's only going to change it on mobile, but it will leave everything else alone for desktop and tablet. So we'll just bring that size down. That's looking better. So now let's edit our image, and we'll go over to Style. And then if we come down, you'll see Object Fit, and it's set to default. And this is what's making my body look all squished like this. So let's just change that from default over to contain. Now it looks a lot more normal. So I'm just going to go down the website and make sure that everything else looks good. Again, starting with a template, really make sure that this is already going to be mobile responsive, so you really won't have to edit too much. This is why I highly recommend starting with a template. Cool. And now let's just make sure that this looks good on tablet as well. So we're going to click on tablet. And so far, everything is looking pretty good. Let's just check our section at the top. This is all looking pretty good, but I am going to make my image a little bit smaller, and same with my text. Awesome. That looks a lot better. So now just go ahead and click on Publish. All right, and just like that, we have a beautiful, fully custom website that is functioning properly, and it is mobile and tablet responsive. Okay, so I want to leave you with 3 simple ideologies that if you get these right, your website will always be a success. The first is just to simply work smarter, not harder. If you don't consider yourself a designer and you don't have an extensive background in web design, then there's no shame in using a template that is built by a professional designer. One of my favorite books is called Steal Like an Artist. In it, the author talks about how great art is simply just taken from other works of art, and they've made it their own or they've made it better. So find aspects in other websites that you think are good and work them into your website. The next is to be clear and concise. Simplify your mission into as few words as possible. No lengthy, over-explaining text that's crowding up your site. Simplify, simplify, simplify. And the last is to ask as many questions as you can through the eyes of your viewer or your customer and answer them with your website. I can't tell you how much this has saved me. Questions like, what is this website? How do I get started? Who am I learning from? How will this help me, or what can I do with this? Answer as many questions with your website as you can. And don't forget about signing up for the Website Success Club if you haven't already. All right, that's all I have for you today. My name's Dale McManus from Creator Pro Website, and I will see you on the next video.
The new DMC will have crossplay. So if you have a friend on PS5, but you're on Xbox or you're on PC, you can play with them. What it won't have, though, is old gen. So PS4, Xbox One, you cannot play the game on that. You will need to upgrade to the PS5 or Xbox Series, whatever they call it, if you haven't already. I've seen Dylan's new video. I haven't seen it, but I knew he was gonna make it. Also, do we kill the chemist? Do we just do it? Get a quick 3-point going, maybe? Right here, I just have to kill a bot with the gas mask. Why do these guys all show up randomly? Problem also, it's gonna be the self-reses, but...
Ultra One, be advised, an operator in your area needs
Oh shoot, tab.
Ultra One, the chemist is approaching your area. Stay alert.
Why can I see that?
Ultra One, activity has increased in the area. Keep your eyes open.
Oh man, we're going 4-stack for sure. Well... Whoops. Might want to go to the buy.
Ultra One, operator is near your location and requesting
That
medical.
sounded like a shotgun. I'm peeking for whatever reason. Oh shoot, wow. It did not sound like he was on my level. This guy walling, maybe? No, he's not.
Trust in my abilities! All of my nerve fibers! All of my senses! Pour all of it into this moment!
The Jimenez family are having battery issues, but an AutoZoner helps them find the right Duralast battery.
Celebrate free at AutoZone. Free products with exclusive deals, now through July 27.
Get in the zone! AutoZone!
That sucks, dude. Oh my god, I'm throwing. It did not sound like he was on my level. Did it not sound like he was below? It really did. It did not sound like he was on my level at all. Dang it, dude. I'm going... I had a decent first game, but now we're sucking. Is it worth coming back to DMZ in 2026 before DMZ 2 comes out? I mean, the game's free, so try it out for yourself. You're going to run into one-shot shotgun users, you're going to run into cheaters. But if you don't run into too many, maybe you'll have fun. How many